Have you ever looked at another Uber driver and wondered, why is this guy always getting the good trips? Same city, same day, same demand, yet somehow they keep getting $18 rides, $25 airport trips, while you're stuck accepting another $4 request that takes 15 minutes just to reach the passenger. For the longest time, I thought it was just luck. Maybe Uber randomly chooses drivers. Maybe it depends on your acceptance rate. Maybe diamond drivers get better trips. Honestly, I had no idea. But after getting the same question over and over from other drivers, I decided to stop guessing. I spent an entire month testing different ways of accepting and rejecting trips. Not because I think I know Uber's secret algorithm. Nobody outside Uber does. I just wanted to answer one question. Can changing the way you accept rides actually change your results? By the end of that month, I noticed a pattern that completely changed how I drive. And today I'm going to show you exactly what I did. First, let's talk about the biggest mistake almost every new driver makes. When you first start driving for Uber, you're scared to decline anything. A $3 trip? Accept. A passenger 15 minutes away? Accept. 25 minutes in traffic? Because most people believe Uber rewards drivers who accept everything. I believed that too. I thought if I kept my acceptance rate high, Uber would eventually reward me with better trips. So I accepted almost everything. And you know what happened? Nothing changed. Actually, my hourly earnings got worse, because while I was busy driving cheap rides, I wasn't available when better rides appeared. That realization made me think, maybe I'm measuring the wrong thing. Maybe acceptance rate isn't the number I should care about. Maybe hourly profit matters more. So I changed the rules. Instead of trying to keep Uber happy, I started trying to keep myself profitable. Every time a request popped up, I asked one simple question. Would I accept this ride if I owned this business? Remember, that's exactly what this is. You're running a business. Your car costs money. Gas costs money. Insurance costs money. Maintenance costs money. And your time is the most valuable thing you have. So if a ride was paying almost nothing, I declined it. Not because I was trying to trick Uber, because financially, it simply didn't make sense. That became my rule for the next month. Here's where things started getting interesting. The first few days honestly felt uncomfortable. Every time I declined a trip, I kept thinking, what if that was a mistake? What if Uber punishes me? What if I stop getting requests? Nothing dramatic happened. Sometimes another request came in within seconds. Sometimes I waited a couple of minutes. But then something caught my attention. The quality of the rides I actually completed started improving. Not every ride, not every day, but often enough that I couldn't ignore it. Instead of completing 3 tiny trips in an hour, I'd complete 1 or 2 better-paying trips. Less driving, less fuel, less stress, better hourly income. That was the first clue. Now, before I continue, I want to ask you something. When you're driving, what's your strategy? Do you accept almost everything? Or do you cherry-pick your rides? Let me know down in the comments. I'm genuinely curious, because drivers in different cities often see different patterns. And if you're enjoying videos where I actually test ideas instead of just repeating what everyone else says, consider subscribing. I've got a few more Uber experiments coming that I think you'll find interesting. Now, let me show you the biggest lesson I learned during that month, because it completely changed the way I look at every single request that appears on my screen. So, what actually changed? After about a month of testing, I learned 3 simple lessons. First, stop chasing acceptance rate, start chasing profit per hour. A $10 ride isn't always better than a $7 ride. If it takes twice as long, you're actually making less money. Think in hours, not trips. Second, don't be afraid to reject bad rides. At first, I thought every rejected request was lost money. But I realized something. Sometimes waiting 2 or 3 minutes is far more profitable than spending 20 minutes on a ride that barely pays. Patience can increase your hourly income. Third, think like you're running a business. Every mile costs you money. Gas, Maintenance, depreciation. Your goal isn't to stay busy. Your goal is to stay profitable. Now here's the important part. Can I prove Uber's algorithm rewards drivers who reject low-paying trips? No, nobody outside Uber can. But after changing the rides I accepted, my hourly earnings consistently improved. Whether that happened because the algorithm adapted or because I stopped wasting time on low-value rides, the outcome was the same. I made more money. I noticed something similar with Uber Eats too. Once I stopped accepting every tiny order, my average earnings improved over time. Again, that's my personal experience, not proof of how Uber's system works. Now I'm curious. What's your strategy? Do you accept almost every ride? Or do you wait for better ones? Leave a comment below. I'd love to see what drivers in other cities are experiencing. And if you enjoy real-world experiments like this, subscribe. Drive smarter.